Well, it looks like people having a good time playing pickleball in the Florida sun. But harrowing revelations tonight as neighbors are learning the air is filled with toxic gas. And that toxic gas could lead to cancer.
It's called ethylene oxide, and according to the EPA, it is used to sterilize nearly half of all medical devices. The Night Beat's Justin Case joins us now in studio. So, Justin, who's at risk here?
Well, the EPA says anyone living or working in a half-mile to a mile radius in all directions around the American Contract Facilities building off Metro Parkway in Fort Myers. You can see it on this map right here. It's located in the center of this orange circle. The people there are at an elevated risk for certain kinds of cancer, although they did clarify that the risk is primarily for people who are exposed to the toxic gas every day for many years. But the radius encompasses businesses, residential areas, schools, and even a park. The sights, sounds, and smells of the park. There's plenty to take in. Unfortunately, that also includes toxic gases, according to the EPA.
I had no idea we were exposed to any of that.
Thursday, the EPA held 2 town hall-style meetings through Zoom, explaining to people that a toxic gas called ethylene oxide is being dumped into the air by American Contract Systems, a company using the gas to sterilize medical equipment.
The vast majority of sterilization is done in an autoclave, which is not emitting a gas. So what they're doing is putting it into a machine, they're turning up the temperature and the pressure and hitting it with steam. And so that's sterilizing it. And that's done routinely all the time. And these ethylene oxide treatment is for the things that they cannot put in the autoclave.
FGCU biology professor Dr. Nora Demers says it does have beneficial uses, but it's also toxic. The EPA explained American Contract Systems currently does not control emissions, but is working toward reducing them. Not a single person we spoke with in the community told us they were aware that a company down the road was emitting toxic gases into the air. They're just glad to see something's now being done to reduce risk.
Hopefully, these companies know what they're doing and have people's best interests in mind.
Gas for years, only recently learning just how toxic it really is. The EPA has 2 rule proposals on the table, and if passed, emissions would be reduced by 80% nationwide, which equals 19 tons per year. There would also be increased safety measures for people who work with ethylene oxide. They're accepting public comment. We have a link for you on winknews.com.